Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. It's Tuesday night, your favorite night of the week, period. It is time for the Bama Standard. Before we get rolling, you know what to do. It says right there, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, live chat, get rowdy tonight. We need Tuscaloosa and wherever you are to hear you. And if you're watching the replay, that's cool. We appreciate the love then, but show us that love in the comment section below. As always, we couldn't be getting these things off the ground without our sponsor, Workspace Solutions. If your business needs a digital presence, full-fledged marketing team, SEO, copyright, or any other business solutions, these are the guys you need coaching up your business. Visit them today after the show, of course, at workspacepros.com. I'm your host, Justin Riley. With me, as always, is the pioneer, the leader, the undefeated, undisputed king of comedy. He's everybody's cousin, but more importantly, the star of the show, Steve Brown.
That would be me. That would be me. And, man, I am so happy to be back with y'all, man. I missed y'all. Well, I missed everybody but Marvin. But we're going to make it work out, man. You can see his face. He's not too happy that I'm back to claim my crown and be the most handsome, most talked about, most innovative guy on the channel. And I'm just happy to be back.
We always let the court just to have his way. That's fine.
Go ahead, start the hashtag Steve is handsome. And then Marvin is not. But
Thank you.
Speaking of Marvin, he's an all-SEC linebacker. When Ric Flair said to be the man, woo, you got to beat the man. He is that man. Ladies and gentlemen, back in the building, as always, doing his thing, Marvin Constant.
And I don't want to know nothing else about my wall and my background. I hope you're happy now.
So I came back to this nonsense.
Yeah.
Well, we wanted your settings to be familiar. But look, folks, he's not the only all-SEC player. We have the man, the living legend, Mr. Shutdown Corner. He is all-SEC DB. He has worn so many hats, we can't name them all. He has been GM. He's been a recruiter. He's been a scout evaluator. He also changes carburetors in between shows. Ladies and gentlemen, Gerald Smoke Dixon.
What up, Smoke?
Time out. Before we get started.
Here we go.
Smoke, you are one of the best evaluators of talent I know.
Yeah.
If you had to evaluate Steve Brown, what would you say on his film?
Hey, man, listen. Don't do that, Smoke. Listen, let me say this. Smoke, your arms look a whole lot better than Marvin Constant.
No doubt. We know that.
Diddy. No diddy.
Hey, Smoke, what you gonna put on the draft report? Raccoon hands, short arms.
Justin, you promised me there would be no blowback because of my absence. And this is what I get.
No. He running like this.
He running like a T-Rex. He's running like a T-Rex out there on the pro day.
Hey, y'all. Now watch Steve run this 4.5 and them Stacey Adams though.
That's it.
Wait,
y'all ain't ready.
Oh,
everybody piling up on me.
You know what? Go ahead, Justin.
It came from Stephen M. Smith too, man.
I gave him a 4.5. Now that's good. I gave him a 4.5.
Sliding, coming down in the sticks.
Last but not least, the man who undervalued Steve Brown. He is he's a senior analyst of Touchdown Alabama magazine, and the man who keeps Paul Feinbaum gainfully employed. He's sitting apparently next to George Jefferson. Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen M. Smith.
Hey, everybody, what's going on? Steve, I gave you the 4.5, bro. I gave you the 4.5 flat.
Hey, man, y'all age me then, man. Y'all, we can't
slide into Stacey Adams.
Yeah, we can't do this. Hey, man, it's always a great occasion to be back with y'all, man. But, you know, man, I just hate to come back to this sad, unfortunate news that the Bama family had to endure, man. As y'all know, we lost our brother, man, our little brother, Kyrie Jackson, man, and two other young men in a car accident. And honestly, man, I never got a chance to meet this brother, but at the same time, I watched him play. And once you're a Bama fan, it feels like you're just everybody out there is family to you, no matter who it is. And when you hear something like this, man, it really breaks your heart, man. It literally brought tears to my eyes because, man, this brother had his whole future ahead of him, man. He was ready to go do his thing, and then something that unfortunate happened. So all of you guys who are listening, who are watching, y'all make sure y'all say a prayer and send your condolences to his family and his friends and everybody involved, man. But it's just tragic, man. It's just tragic.
Without a doubt.
Yeah,
And
this one really hurt because I got the news early on throughout that day, that Saturday, if I'm not mistaken, and I got a chance 2 years to cover Kyrie. And this is a young man that highly respectable, always smiling and full of energy, full of enthusiasm. His teammates loved him. If you talk to him, if you talk to DeMarco Helms, you talk to Malachi Moore, Brian Branch, Terrion Arnold, they were all just broken on social media because they all were so close together in that defensive back room. And here's a guy in Kyrie that at first he didn't even know if he would play ball because he didn't get offers out of high school, out of Wise High School. He works at a store for a while. He gets a chance to play JUCO ball, and that parlayed into Saban giving him an opportunity. He's with Saban for 2 years, but his breakout moment came with Oregon last year.
Right.
And watching him do his thing at Oregon, 7 pass breakups, 3 picks under Dan Lanning. Then he gets drafted to Minnesota, and the Vikings are so happy. Dallas Turner got to be reunited with Kyrie. And we're thinking that's about to be something really special, and to see it cut down the way it was cut down, it hurts. It hurts.
And you know what? At the end of the day, okay, he went to Oregon, but in our hearts and minds, he's still a member of the Crimson Tide. That's just what it is. I have a very important question I want to ask you, Smoke, and you, Marvin. It does hurt as fans to see this happen, but what is it? I mean, I'm sure you guys have experienced losing a teammate. What is it? What is it like losing a teammate? You know what I mean? You can go first, Smoke.
Well, you know what, Marv? Go ahead. Let me catch myself together real quick because I knew all 3 of those young people fairly well. So this one hit a little bit.
I'll let you get your moment to gather yourself, Smoke.
Yeah, go ahead.
I will say this. I don't even care about the football piece, and that's irrelevant to me. Losing a brother, a friend, somebody you sweat and gone through so much with, it's not easy. I've lost 3 teammates, 2 of whom I was extremely close to.
Right.
One, he had a rare form of cancer, and we knew it was only a matter of time. And the other, I woke up to a phone call that just ripped my heart out, and I still hurt to this day from going through that with them. It will never be easy, man. And I still think about these guys, man. One was probably, oh my God, it had been about 2006, 2007. And the other one was a little over a year and some change ago. And then right before that, we lost another one before him. Man, you're talking about something that's extremely painful because when I tell you, they're like brothers to me, man. And as close as we were, it felt like I lost a member of my family. And I cried and I cried. And I feel sorry for his teammates, man, because that's a pain that they got to live with, and it's not going to be easy.
Right.
Well, the three teammates that Marv is talking about, Victor Ellis, my good brother Santonio Beard, and Amon Calloway. God rest all their souls. With these 3 young men that passed in a car accident, Kyrie and OG Hazel, they're best friends. They've been best friends forever. I got introduced to Kyrie the year before last when he hit the portal, and I prompted to call him to get him to come back home to Maryland because his best friend came in my office and said, "You got to get him back home because that's just my dog and he's special." The other young man, I didn't know that well. I just knew him of a football from playing football, and we're all Maryland guys. So when we're DMV DBs, we all lock in. But it hit a little bit closer to home because I was on the road at 314 during that time. on Saturday morning because I was back home. And they're only a few miles from where that happened, from where my sister lived. So when I got that info from you guys, because I was driving back home to Nashville from Maryland with my family in the car. And when I saw the story, it just said Kyrie Jackson. The first thing that came to my mind, we call Isaac OG. I said, just tell me that he wasn't with a friend. And when she said, yeah, he was with a friend, I said, OG, because they don't leave each other's side. And, you know, it hurts a lot for Coach Loxley as well, too, because he's gone through Vontae earlier this year and now OG, which was the first young person that signed with him when he came back to Maryland. So this one stings a little bit because it seems like every time I go home on the like the first or the fourth weekend, there's something tragic that happens. A few years ago when I went home on the 1st of July, my nephew passed. And this time it's like all the young people. So I just tell anybody out there that have loved ones, teammates, friends, family members, don't waste any time. Call them, tell them you love them, hug them, appreciate them, because life is not guaranteed to any of us.
Now, you know, we're hearing a lot of reports, of course. The No.1 report, allegedly there was a drunk driver involved. And let me say this on behalf of the Bama Standard, none of them were the drunk drivers from what we've heard. None of them. It was a drunk driver did something and it caused a chain reaction. And they all, that was the result. So my message is, listen, if you're drinking, please get a designated driver or get an Uber or whatever, or just don't do it. You don't have to be, it's not a turn up that great in the world to where you have to be selfish and put others in danger. It's just not. It makes no sense. It's selfish. And honestly, if you look at it, you read up on it, statistically, when there's an accident or fatalities involving a drunk driver, usually the drunk driver is really never harmed. And that is crazy to me. So you know, and of course, even if you're driving drunk, we care about everybody here at the Bama Standard. So just listen, just please. I mean, you're taking it from a comedian who's giving you guys a serious moment. Please, if you're going to drink, do it responsibly. Take a friend, take a designated driver, or get an Uber. That's what they're there for. So again, our sincere condolences goes out to Kyrie and his family, and of course his fellow players, his teammates, because you know I've seen this happen. I wasn't the best football player in high school, but it's like you get guys together who don't know each other and you mold them into actual brothers. So when you lose one of them, it's like you're losing a real family member, because when you mold those guys together, that is really their family, because you spend all of their time with each other. So when they lose each other, it's like, man, you know, so again, man, my prayers to the Bama Nation and everybody involved and everybody who knew Kyrie and these other brothers, man. And that's pretty much it for me, man. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Steve, I got to echo what you said as far as being a family. To me, of course, I didn't get past high school football, but I think we can all agree on the panel that football is more than just scoring a touchdown or getting sacks or mounting up records. It's about the bond that you form with your brothers. It's a family. It's something that goes beyond any stat or any kind of sports center moment. It's something that lasts forever. And that to me is like the biggest takeaway I can think of when it comes to not just football, really any sport. And I want to let everybody who's watching, I have spoken to a couple of his teammates or former teammates, and they would like to use our platform when they're ready to have a tribute for Kyrie. And when that is available, I'll let our audience know. But just keep them in your prayers as well. They're going through a hard time. It's a very difficult time, as Marvin and Smoke had just alluded to. So it's not fun. And they've lost a brother. Somebody's lost a son. And tragic. But now let's turn our eyes towards some other things, maybe more happy things. We got a lot of great things going on at the University of Alabama. Recruiting season, man, the dead period's hit, but my gosh, what a way to hit it on fire, right? Kalen DeBoer, guy who couldn't recruit, right? Well, he completely proved everyone wrong. We've had some things happen. We ended things with 2 pretty big names, and then we had some guys decide to decommit. Well, folks, we're going to break it all down. Oh, did I mention we had a couple of our recruits earn an extra star to their name, to the resume? So this is a big deal. Well, who better than to talk about this than Stephen M. Smith and Smoke Dixon? Folks, it's time for the depth chart.
Steve, my guy.
What's up?
Let's get straight to it. Let's start off with our Bama guys picking up that extra 5-star special. Start on our quarterback.
Well, I knew Keelon Russell was going to get that 5th star. It was only a matter of time. He played in the toughest high school region instead of Texas, Duncanville. Texas football in itself is big. When you're coming out of Duncanville, where he took that program to 2 state championships. Last year, when he had over 4,000 passing yards, 38 touchdowns, only 3 picks. So he shows you can protect the football. He's accurate. He can get out there and move. I had a chance to speak with his trainer, Coach Stanfield, very high on this young man. This young man, football intelligence off the charts. Then he goes to the Elite 11, dominates that, wins the MVP, and then he commits to Alabama. You only knew it was a matter of time before Keelon Russell got the 5th star. I'm proud of that young man. I'm looking forward to watching what he does this season at Duncanville, because what he does this season could really launch him into, especially if he decides to sign and enroll early for spring when he comes to Alabama. So was not shocking to me to watch Russell get that 5th star.
Well, you know, Stephen, when he was at SMU, I don't know if those stars popped up so quickly. That typically when you got Bama, LSU, Ohio State, that does a little bit of nudging. But this young man has gone out on the camp circuit, ripped it apart. He stacked days upon days, and the more you get around him and more that you see him, you're blown away. Now let's touch on Michael Carroll.
Now, him getting his 5th star, that's what I'm really excited about. This is Justin's guy. This guy's a mauler. This guy's a masher. This guy's a mauler. This guy will pancake you to death. This is an offensive lineman that Alabama needed to get back to. And you and I talked about Marvin, an offensive lineman that's not at the buffet line. This brother can move. He is big, but he is athletic. He's got good feet. He can get out in space. He can work the different moves on you to not only keep you away from the quarterback, but also put you down in terms of releasing that backfield of backs behind you. So Carroll, I was very excited to watch him get the 5th star, to see him get it. Russell didn't shock me, but seeing Carroll get his, because grading offensive linemen is not easy. Grading offensive linemen is difficult because it's not just how big you are, how physical you are, but how smart you are, how athletic you are, how gifted you are on your feet, how gifted you are to establish a base, reestablish, re-anchor your footwork, reposition your body and your core. That's not easy at times to evaluate. So to watch that young man get his 5th star, I was very happy for Michael Carroll.
And a lot of the movement and the updates from the rankings for whatever website that we use or whatever source that we have, a lot of this is contributed for camps. When these young people go to camps and you get their measurables, you see them move around. If they were close to being that 5th star, once they get that camp bump, it automatically put them in there because they haven't played a game since last year. Now, Stephen, I thought I brought you some good news a few weeks ago, but I was a little bit early on Kaleb Edwards committing. Now, Marvin, you did an outstanding job of evaluating this guy.
Very nice.
I thought I wrote it for you, but you wrote it for yourself. Classic Y can block the C area. When I mean the C area, I mean that C gap and control it. Not like the flex tight ends or big receivers that come in there and just get in the way. No, this young man can sink his hips, gather his feet, and move you off the line of scrimmage, but have enough athleticism, body balance, and body control to block in space. And in the pass game, fellas, third down, problem. Red zone, problem. But he goes up, and he can gather that ball and catch it. Three-sport athlete, baseball, basketball, and football player, 6'6", 240. He can do it all. I like this guy right here. Marvin, what you got for me?
Now, the one thing about that, Gerald, I'm glad you brought that point up, the way he blocks, the way he sinks his hips. What that ultimately does, man, you're talking about setting up screen game and other pass routes, because it's easy to sell when you're a natural blocking tight end. That is so problematic for defenses, man. You're talking about releasing him up the seam. This can be a nightmare for people.
And guys, you got to give his high school, Oak Ridge High, a ton of credit. They've put him in situations where he can be that complete tight end, blocking on that end line, being out there, being physical. But not just that, you watch his routes. He's routes as a tight end, and he can work various routes. He's not just a 1-2 route guy. He's got a tree developing on him. He can work a hitch. He can do an out. He can do a little dig to the other side. He can work routes.
And that's where you see the basketball component comes in. Right. His ability to be in space, but create space by simply just putting his body on you, going up for a rebound, boxing you out, going up and catching the hoop, eye-hand coordination from baseball. I can't stress it enough. If anyone's listening to me that's a high school athlete, play every single sport. Multi-sport players are the best athletes. Just don't come sport specific in one activity. Do it all.
Steve Brown shot craps. It didn't help him.
Now,
listen,
I think Smoke, the biggest thing about having Edwards commit is this right here. With the decision of Alabama to shift Kaleb Odom to wide receiver, because Jamarcus Shepard wants him as a receiver, now you're bringing in Kaleb Edwards. He signs. You have a tight end that can really do some things. We're looking at, could this be the year where C.J. Dupree a one-and-done guy? He has a good year this year. He's off to the NFL. You're looking at Danny Lewis Jr. still here. Does he remain? You already have a Ty Lockwood, a Jay Lindsey, Steve Brown's guy, Robbie Oots. You know, you got some guys on the roster, but with a Kaleb Edwards, you got somebody that can really do everything at that tight end position.
Now let's flip it on the other side and let's go to Justin Hill, edge rusher, off the ball, wide 9, athletic, motor. Was also a track athlete, ran 11.6 as a sophomore. But when he turned on the tape, you see get off, burst, close, motor. When you talk about echo of the whistle's still going. He's still running. Watching him, not just his highlight, games. I don't know what kind of oxygen level this guy has, Marvin, but I don't think he runs out of gas.
I love it.
Every day, and this is what the Bama Standard is as an edge rusher, edge player, but athletic enough to get off the ball, stand up, 2-point position, 2-point play.
I love twitchiness, edge bending ability, convert speed to power. He does really well upon the snap of that ball. I'm going to convert speed to power. I'm going to get your hands off of me, and I'm clocking the quarterback. He'll converting speed to power, bend, twitchiness. I like that kid.
Now, with commits, we also have decommits. As the recruiting game giveth, it takes it away. Myles Johnson, crystal ball, have him going to Florida. Athlete, was projected to play linebacker. My opinion, I think Bama could have gotten better, and I think they are getting better. Sometimes when you see decommits, it's not on the player's terms. Most of the time, it's an agreement and an understanding that this scholarship or this offer is no longer committable. Not saying that's what it is, but I've been in that space before. And sometimes you add by subtracting. You have the floor.
I think the big thing about this smoking, guys, is when Kalen DeBoer and his staff first got here, they were just trying to get guys because they were kind of a bit behind on the curve. So they were trying to see, okay, what can we at least just get? Now that they have an understanding of what they truly want, now Courtney Morgan and Kalen DeBoer is like, why just get when we can get we actually want? So now they're starting to tap into, okay, what do we actually want here on defense? And that's where you got Kane Womack and this defensive coaching staff. Oh, now we can get we want now? Okay, we can let this guy go and let's target somebody that we really want here. So I think that's what it is.
So you're not shopping at Walmart anymore. You at Saks Fifth Avenue and you at the boutique. That's what they got to understand when they come to Bama Standard.
Oh, so it's kind of like you went from where Marvin used to shop to where Steve Brown shops.
That's it.
No more steaks at Food Line anymore.
So what you're saying is Marvin's at College Park.
Right.
Marvin at wide park that loves. Don't do that.
Marvin at
Harlem report you.
And Steve's a Buckhead.
Right, Marvin at Piggly Wiggly. I'm at
So Steven, let's touch on the last one. Zymear Smith, out of Maryland, athlete, decommitted crystal ball to the University of Maryland. Azar, doing a heck of a job coming from BC back home in the DMV and putting that net and that block around it, along with Coach Loxley. And the crystal ball is showing that Zymear might be coming back home, back to the DMV.
I kind of knew Lodge was going to get Smith back. I kind of knew Lodge was going to put the full court press on this young man as a full package athlete. You got to sense that, right? You got to sense that. Once again, this could be a situation where DeBoer is thinking we could get somebody better at that spot. But I think also this is Zymear Smith thinking, okay, I can come back home and be with my guy, Coach Locks. So I think this was probably more so of a mutual thing.
Sometimes you subtract by adding, and NIL is playing a major play in a lot of these decisions. Most of the time, you're going to get more when you're closer to home and have a better chance of branding yourself when you're closer to home. A lot of people don't know who Zymear is in Tuscaloosa. You come back up top, College Park, Coach Locks with the Turks, you'll get a little bit more action. Everybody wins. No one's losing.
Well, let's talk about winning. The big question on the table right here is, and people in the chat are getting fired up. I see them on Twitter. I'm getting text messages every day. Can we get the #1 class? Before I weigh in, I got to turn it over to the lead evaluator, the two lead evaluators, Smoke and Steven. Can Bama land the #1 class? We're only, I'd say, 2 players away really from doing that, but a third probably would solidify that claim. Smoke, take that and turn it over to Steven, and then we can pass it around.
I'm always going to give Courtney Morgan and that staff the grace of, yes, they can, and they will. Heard a little bit when DeCorian Moore committed to Oregon. We thought there was a play, but we all have to remember recruiting is not over in the summer. Recruiting goes to the winter. So committing somewhere does not mean that you're going to get stopped recruiting. Recruited. This thing's only going to ramp up. So there's 1, 2 more, 3 pieces, like you said, an opportunity to get another guy from the Buckeye to flip. In order to become a #1 class, you got to get one that wasn't expected. You got to get one that's secure that you have to have that back home. And then you got to go out and you have to commit the ultimate flip. I'm talking about big flapjack and put it down. That's the only way that you do it. You see Courtney and that staff, they've been at it. They're doing a heck of a job evaluating. Now they got to put on that recruiting hat and sell a little bit more. And I do believe it's going to come down to Ohio State and Bama tit for tat at the end of the day. And it's going to come down to who's going to pony up as well, too.
Yep.
I agree with Smoke on that one. It's going to come down to Bama and the Buckeyes. And there's about 3 names here that you're looking at. #1, can you get Meadows? Can you get Meadows at wide receiver? Can you get him? Can you get the package deal of a Keelon Deere and Caleb Cunningham? That's a package deal. That deal goes back to 2015 where you had Calvin Ridley and Sean Burgess-Becker. Both kids came from Florida. That was a package deal. You couldn't get Calvin Ridley unless you brought Sean Burgess-Becker with him. So this is kind of the same deal here. Can you get Cunningham with Deere as a package deal? Then you also got Khalil Lockett out there from Texas.
Yeah.
You've already got Keelon Russell. How much is Keelon Russell talking to Lockett? Hey, man, let's make this Texas thing work. Come on over here. Come on over here. So that could be something right there. You still have Justice Terry out there as a defensive lineman. You could possibly do another defensive lineman. So 2 or 3 of these names could put you right where you want to be at, having the number 1 class. It's going to come down to Bama and Ohio State. Can Kalen DeBoer, Courtney Morgan, this group, can they take one more person away from the Buckeyes? Can they pull that? It's going to be the big one.
Real quick, guys, we got a super chat from the man, Jimmy Clay. Welcome back, brother. We hadn't seen you in quite some time. Always glad to have family in the room. $20, roll tide, he says.
Let's go.
Always excited to have Jimmy Clay. Well, to me, I think it's going to take 2, like I said. I think a combination of Akelin Deere and probably Derek Meadows. But like Smoke said, Justice Terry, I feel like will be the icing on the cake that kind of seals the deal in Bama's number 1 class. And based on previous experience, whenever Bama locks horns with Ohio State, I kind of like our chances. We usually win going away.
The only difference now, Justin, NIL has a strong play. It used to be the Saban discount. There's no more Saban discount. Everyone wants to get paid. Like the Corian Moore, I don't think Bama has a real good chance of that because that's Nike money. Nike money don't move. So that's where it's changed, where it's now become a business deal. And whoever has the best business offer and the best opportunity to get you to the next level typically wins. And most of these kids are going for money.
I choose development over money any day. That's a better form of currency to me, especially going to the NFL.
But you got to understand, with the circumstance a lot of these kids are growing up in, that money can change lives immediately.
Yep, going to the club and buying chains. That's right.
and you know what, Justin? You use the word development. I would say that word should be taken out of college football moving forward because there's not a lot that's going on. Because with development comes time, and these young people aren't giving themselves time to develop and own in on their craft.
Right.
Dang near, I spoke to one of my buddies the other day, a coach, and he said, you can't even teach technique anymore because most of these kids have trainers. So you're fighting the trainers, whatever he's telling your prospect and player to do, you try to go back in there and undo it. They'll flip out and say, no, I'm getting out of here, and they hit the portal. So
and
you're
that's crazy.
Coaching players.
And that is my problem with today's college football. You can't give the players constructive criticism. It's like they're coming in as prima donnas and they want to get paid and they haven't proven anything. And that is just really crazy to me. So how are they going to develop when I like your analogy of this. Yeah, you need to take development out because now it's all about money. Who can giving money to the highest bidder without them proving a damn thing on the field. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, if we're doing it like that, if you come in and you want all this money and your performance is underwhelming, we need to get some of that money back. Let's put that in play. Put that in play. If you coming in wanting all this money and you don't crack the starting lineup, we need a percentage back. Now when you get in and you don't get a certain amount of catches, you don't get a pancake, you don't get a certain amount of tackles. We need some of that money back since you asked for all that money. And then that's gonna raise the incentive for you to play hard and get some development.
Steve, you probably been reading my manual on contract negotiation, my salary cap model.
Well, I have, but Marvin hasn't. He can't read. Go ahead. You know why? Because he hadn't been developed.
Now, a lot of that, the last place I was at, I got that structured into a lot of the NIL deals because you don't want to give free money away. And most freshmen, Marvin, you and I both know, for the most part, they aren't going to be major contributors. They might be old school, the impact special teams, blowout, you get them in and see what they play like. And if they add something to their game, you give them a little bit more breath later on. Now you got to go in with a full plan to say, I have to play. And I think Coach Loxley I know he's one of the better ones at doing this.
Mm-hmm.
He guarantees and tells kids that they're going to play a certain reps if they've earned it. So we'll go into a meeting and say, okay, Marvin Constant, even though he's our backup linebacker behind Travis Carroll, Marvin, relax, don't blow low.
Yeah.
Trigger warning.
He's going to get 20 snaps.
Third string.
Period. I don't care when he gets it, but he's going to get it. And if he does not get it on Sunday, you guys are going to have to answer to me. To me, that's development and understanding and being a forward thinker of saying I can't have this 5-star or 4-star on the bench just because my coach does not feel comfortable putting them in. Put them in the first quarter. I don't care when you put them in. If you don't want to put him in towards the end of the game, put him in the first quarter. But he's going to get 20 reps each game. So at the end of the season, when we look at it, we've seen the development. Because you don't get developed in practice. You get developed during the game in real life game reps. Go ahead, Marvin.
But Smoke, another thing, again, adding to what you're saying, I just feel like if they're getting all this money and they're not doing what they need to do in practice and up in the game and all that, some of that money need to be given back because guess what? You're advertising you're that guy and you're doing this and you're a 5-star and this and that. I need you coming in with that 5-star attitude, that 5-star willing to work attitude, and you performing right off the bat. We spend all this. Just like you want to act like a pro, we're going to treat you like a pro. All this money you get, that's cool. But guess what? Anytime you F up, we're going to start hitting you back. We're going to start getting our money back from you. Then guess what's going to happen? You're going to tighten
You
up.
laugh, but I think it's great.
Yeah. Anytime you late for a team meeting, $400. Anytime.
You're like the NFL. They
just like the NFL. Give them that money.
Pay. Show up
Yeah,
you think you're going to get Steve,
the
it's not
last-
even a conversation.
The last thing you need to be doing, you need to be held accountable.
Why did you take this approach when you was working at Burger King? Listen.
Why you gotta bring up old stuff?
I know, man. And by the way, I got fired for stealing out the register, but that's nobody's business. Thank you, Marvin. You snitch.
Real quick, before we get to our next topic, Jimmy Clay is just feeling very generous. We greatly appreciate you, brother. $20 again from our biggest fan, arguably biggest fan.
Man, let me take a drink on that.
Now, Jimmy,
water.
Keep drinking, Jimmy. Keep drinking.
Let me take a drink of that, Jimmy.
When are y'all going to be at the Bryant Museum? Jimmy Clay, we're still in negotiations. Just know that we are going to be present for not one, but more than one game this season. Miss Olivia Arnold is going to make that possible, and she's the greatest thing to ever happen to the Bama Standard other than Steve Brown, of course.
Yep.
So, but yeah, stay tuned for that. We will be there. So I want everybody to start preparing now for when we're there because I want that place packed out. Standing room only. Steve actually wants to start taking $10 covers. So we need to make this a serious thing. All right, before we move to our big topic, our fun topic at the end of the day, folks, the football season truly never, ever ends. And what better way to celebrate or to get in the mood any time of the day than to have a title towel? Go to whitwellsports.com today, enter in the promo code STANDARD. You get a nice little discount, and you get your own title towel. The season is vastly approaching, and I want to see about 100,000 title towels running strong this season at the opener. So go to whitwellsports.com today and support your Crimson Tide, arguably one of the best ways you possibly can.
Justin, we need title towels too. You got it.
I got one. You didn't?
I got one. Steve, I had one for you at the last Bryant Museum visit. I don't know what happened. I think it's with Bo's shirt that he promised us.
Yeah.
Steve, you know when someone tells you that they got you on something, and you remind them, they say, man, I thought. As soon as they thought, just go ahead and just check it out.
I actually do have it, Steve. I'll make it a point.
And he holds on to it for you.
Yeah,
Man,
I do.
He
All right.
he used that towel to wipe his dipstick off. You don't want that towel no more.
Listen, hey, we don't need to hear about your Diddy parties.
That's fired.
By the way, how is Meek? Anyway. Love you, brother. Hey, Keelon Russell is feeling generous too. $19.99.
Hey,
I purchased Marvin's book. It reads quite well. Steve might want to try. Oh,
Wait a minute.
man.
Let it ride. Let it roll off your back. Like a duck. Just let it roll right off your back.
I need to leave a couple more episodes.
It ain't gonna roll off that hairy back like a Coogee sweater. All right, come on. Listen.
All right, folks, let's get to the
into this, man.
This is my back like a Coogee sweater.
That was good.
Let's get to the All-Saban offensive team draft. That's where we're going to go around NFL draft style and pick the best to ever do it at their positions. The draft order starts with Marvin Constant, then goes to the star of the show, Steve Brown. Then I get to make my selection. Stephen Smith is next, and the man who pouted the most in the group chat, Gerald Smoke Dixon, will go last. But then we flip the order, and Smoke will actually start. So let's go ahead and set things out. Marvin Constant, you're on the clock. We're starting with quarterback. Who's your QB1? Who's your QB2? Let's hear it.
Come on! Give it to me, baby.
And we'll use those super chats to pay the copyright fine.
The one and only AJ McCarron, 34 as a starter. And he loves beautiful women, baby. What more do you want? Hey, man, cut from my own heart. Taking AJ McCarron, baby.
All right, that's cool, Marvin. I'll put.
No, it's not
down
cool.
You mean at your first quarterback coming off the board? You taking AJ?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got AJ. You up there. Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, me?
I feel good already. I feel good
Steve Brown,
already.
you're on the clock.
I'm taking two.
Man. I mean, hey, listen. Hey, Justin, I know we got to go quick. Hey, Marvin, you don't stand a chance. Stop, go home, turn his camera off. You terrible, man.
Wow. It's like that.
Just like that.
Okay.
Come
Okay.
on, bro, you just gave a man a quarterback. Go ahead.
AJ's a proven winner. I'm taking AJ.
Yeah. You want to? Yeah. Good.
All right. I'm torn, but I'm going to go Bryce Young for mine.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Stephen M. Smith. And you're on mute, sir.
I will take the 2015 national champion, Jacob Coker.
Man.
Who?
Jacob Coker.
I know. Okay.
Smoke.
I'm going to go ahead with Jalen Milroe.
Okay. So we're going current. Okay, we can do that.
All right.
Yeah, hold on. You said Bama. He's Bama. He is Saban, isn't he?
He is saving.
Okay, yeah, we'll go with Milroe. I'm good. You can have Jalen Hurts. I'm sorry. I'll take Milroe.
All right. So you start the next round. We're going to go running back. Pick your RB1 and RB2.
He wanted to go last.
You can do whatever you want.
It flips the order. Sir, did you not pay attention in the group chat like you never
pick
do?
my guy.
Listen, I got Josh Jacobs.
Ooh.
I knew you was gonna pick my guy.
And Derrick Henry.
You can only pick one.
He said 1 and 2.
1 and 2, sir.
Thank you. Follow directions, Marvin.
Kenny Smith. Steven.
All right. I got Eddie Lacy, Kenyon Drake.
I like where you're going with this.
My gosh. Good gosh. It's not fair, man. Oh.
Is it my turn?
It's mine. I
Okay.
kind of got some of mine taken away, but I'm going to go Mark Ingram.
Solid.
And let's see. I'm going to go Zymear Gibbs.
Ooh.
Whoa!
Good
All
call.
right. I'm going Sean Alexander.
Oh, he played for Saban.
Saban. Like, come on.
Golly. Okay.
I'm gonna give you some.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you
All right. Okay. I got you. I got you. Wait a minute. I'm going Mark Ingram and I'm going Josh Jacobs.
I just picked Mark Ingram, sir.
I just got Josh.
Okay. You know what? I'm picking all of them. Shit. Okay.
You want me to pick?
I got all of them.
Nah, Smoke. You can't pick for him.
Hey, I'm just giving him names.
Nah, you don't give him no names, Smoke.
Whoa. No,
Come on, you got some good ones on the board, Steve.
I got you. I got Najee Harris.
There you go.
And I got.
You want Alvin Kamara, Trent Richardson?
I want Trent Richardson.
There you go. Got you
Okay,
too.
that's good. That's a good one.
Later on,
You know me?
Yes, Marvin, it's your turn, sir.
I'm going Justice and Jam.
Okay, I should have thought about.
I'm telling, bro.
having
I'm telling
current
you, don't
people.
have a chance.
They ain't proven nothing yet.
You don't got a shot. Just wipe them off the board, Justin. Take them off.
Don't wipe me off the board. I'm gonna surprise y'all, man.
This dude picking like
Okay, surprises. Now it gets a little more interesting. Before we get to the pass catchers, well, wide receivers. Let's go tight end. Start out Marvin Constant, then Steve Brown, and then I'll go.
I'm going OJ Howard, baby.
Good call.
Okay, Steve.
I'm going Robbie Oops.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go with Irv Smith.
What's on me?
It's on you.
All right. Golly. I'm going to go Michael Williams, Brad Smelly.
You only get one.
Michael Williams.
That's a great
I'm going to go a lot too, Cameron.
Okay. All right.
See that, Marvin? I got a game plan.
I got a game plan.
Yeah, I got a game plan. Listen, I told y'all it's war mode. Keep going.
All right, war mode. You get to start out with the receivers this round. Go ahead. Wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2.
Julio Jones, Amari Cooper.
Yeah.
Good gosh.
I'm just telling y'all, catch up.
Stephen M., it's on you, sir.
Calvin Ridley.
No, that's my guy. I need Calvin. I on game. I need my intel so I know what to bet before games.
Calvin Ridley, Jameson Williams.
Wow. My turn.
Calvin was finna collect in Vegas, man. You just messed up my whole plan.
My turn.
It's my turn. My turn, then Steve, then Marvin.
Oh, God. Okay, go ahead.
I'll be kind to you, man. All right, I'm going to go Devontae Smith. And Mr. Reliable, Kevin Norwood.
I know you was going there. You look like a Kevin Norwood guy.
I'll take that, Steve.
A good spot.
I'm going, what's his name? Jalen Waddle.
Okay.
And you know what? Man, I want to say
DJ Hall.
No. I want to say David Palmer, but he don't count.
No, bro, you have so many names.
Do not give him help. He's on his own.
Hey man, okay, hold up. I got Calvin Ridley, and I got my guy. No, not Calvin Ridley. I got Jalen Waddle, and of course I got my man from Montgomery. He had the unfortunate situation.
Henry Ruggs.
Yeah, Henry Ruggs. You got receivers for days. You good.
Has Julio been picked up yet?
Yes, he has.
I got him first, Marvin. Got him. Jalen Milroe's throwing to Julio Jones, handing off to Josh Jacobs and Derrick Henry. Keep going.
Your roster is awful, Marvin.
Yeah, it sucks.
Has Jerry Judy been picked up?
No.
I'm gonna take Judy. And I'm gonna take
anybody.
You want me to help you out now, Marvin? You got Mechie. You got
Golden.
You have Darius Stewart.
Oh,
you got Kenny Bell.
You got Leon Trone.
You got a bunch of names, bro.
All right. I'm gonna take Jerry Judy and I'm gonna take Darius Stewart. There you go.
That's good. That's really good, actually.
That ain't bad. You're still losing, but it's all right.
Yeah, Marvin does.
Me and Cal was finna hustle all y'all. Y'all just didn't know it yet. I'm telling you, we're finna all the games.
You got James Freeman.
You keep on throwing it. You got Go ahead, but keep going.
Steve Marvin got the homecoming team.
You got Burt Randolph. You got
God, John, you terrible, bro.
Giving Marvin to everybody.
I thought you said you had a plan. What plan do you have?
Here's the thing about it. This draft order is screwed because I'm either picking first or last.
That's your problem.
Steve and Justin are in the middle, so they getting prime access to talent that I'm not getting. Okay.
You know why? Nobody likes you. Go ahead, y'all.
You're a Make-A-Wish kid, and they let me
But I'm the complainer.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
We got Robin Avery. Go ahead.
All right, this is where it gets a little bit harder. We start to go offensive line. And Marvin, you get the first pick of this round. So we're going to start out with center. Then Steve, then me, then Steve and him.
take Barrett Jones.
Oh, shoot.
It's easy.
Got him.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
What's the guy's name that pushed AJ McCarron?
That was him.
That's
Oh
very
my
good.
God, I want him. All right. You know what? I'll take the guy that
Transferred to
causes
Ohio State.
no.
Yeah, we can
I'll
get
take the
that.
guy that causes national championship so I can cut him.
McLaughlin.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a set. Go ahead. Just keep going.
What's his name? That's what I'm taking. I'm taking him just so I can cut him.
You ain't right, bro.
I'm not. That's what I
Pick your dude.
Huh?
He did. He picked him.
I picked him.
He
I just
picked
told you.
rollback. That's his name.
I'm
Rollback.
picking roll. I'm picking roll back so
Roll
I
back.
can cut him. That's
He
what I'm
picking,
doing.
he picking rollback McLaughlin. Move
Okay,
on.
that's fine because that leaves me with endless possibilities, really.
Endless.
And it's hard to pick between these two. So I'm going to go Ryan Kelly.
What a
Ooh.
pick. Great pick.
God, I didn't think of that.
There's
Go
still some
me.
good ones on the board. Stephen
Yeah.
M.
LD,
Great
Landon Dickerson.
That was my battle right there.
LD, I'll take Dickerson.
Antoine Caldwell.
That didn't sound-
Man, that's a
that
great
didn't
one.
sound- That didn't sound right.
That's what I do for
What'd
a
you say,
living.
Stephen?
Caldwell.
Stephen, who you would take?
Caldwell.
Stephen, who you say you taking?
Landon Dickerson.
He ain't right, man.
Not at all.
He ain't right.
Okay.
What we got next?
We got the tackles right and left. Go ahead, Smoke.
Okay. I'm gonna start out with give me Andre Smith.
Man, you knew I told you that yesterday. See, I shouldn't have told you my picks, man. You are a thief. You are a thief.
No, you talk too much.
Hey, Mom,
That is-
you want me
that
to
is
flip it? I
That
can
is
flip it.
tampering. That is I'm calling the league office. Tampering.
Oh, what a
So can I make my pick since I've
Make
been
your pick.
commish? Can you do something to him? Because you're not allowed to do that.
Yeah, you out of control, sir.
You're not allowed to do that. So I got
He's about to be
Smitty.
right. He's about to be stripped of a draft pick. He keeps saying.
I got Smitty and I got Jedrick Willis. Jr.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Good luck, guys.
Stephen M.
All right. Give me Jonah Williams,
Damn it.
DJ Fluker.
You know, you used to be cool.
There's so many good guys out there, guys. There's a bunch
All
of
right.
okay.
I'm going to go with Cam Robinson.
Mm.
And I'm going to go with J.C. Latham.
That ain't bad.
I'm going to go with Chance Womack.
That Chance is a guard.
Guard.
Oh.
Thank you.
Well, you know what?
Can I make your pick for you? Can I give you some names?
No,
Yeah,
don't
he's
help him.
Can I give you
Name.
names?
Alzheimer's work for him.
You got Cyrus Quanjo.
Yeah, that's
You
a good
got
one.
Evan Neal.
Hey, man, will you stop?
Yeah. I want Evan Neal. Evan Neal.
You're
I
giving him
want
my
both of them.
picks now.
Jaden.
Hey, you out of order, sir. You out of order.
The guy don't even. Hey, listen, fellas. Come on.
Hey, excuse me, guys. Listen. As a commissioner, I got the commissioner hairline. Marvin, we gonna skip your draft. Let's go to the next one, please. You just lost that pick. Let's
Go
to the
ahead,
next.
Marvin. You still got like real. You got first rounders out there still. You good? You tripping,
You on the clock, Marvin.
Man, I don't even know who to pick at this point.
Let's
bro?
go to
You
the
want me?
commercial.
You got. No one said Leatherwood. No one said Flukner.
Fluke's already been picked up.
Somebody said Fluker.
I said Fluker.
Tyler Steen.
Yeah, he's got Tyler Steen still out there.
Austin Shepard was solid when he was there.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you
Shepard's still out
tripping.
there.
You
took
got
my
players.
You got
I'll take-
Marvin.
I'll
You got
take Tyler Steen.
you got Luke Cage.
You got Dominic Jackson. Hey, Dominic Jackson's still there.
Nah, stay away from Dominic. But yeah,
JC Hassenauer.
That's fine. I'll take Steen and Leatherwood. That's fine.
You tripping.
Marvin, you got George Jefferson?
Weezy.
Both of them. One was a 3rd round pick and one's a 1st round pick. You're not losing.
All right.
Hey, Justin, look at Marvin. He looked disgusted. He did.
All right, it's my pick for the guards.
It is your pick for guards. Yes, go ahead.
I'm taking Chance Warmack and James Carpenter.
Thank you.
Dadgummit. Well,
about time you did something right.
Okay, Smoke, can you run me off a list of guards, please? No. I'm taking my guy, the Hulk. That's what I'm taking.
He taking security guard. That's all he knows.
No, what's my cousin?
Is he talking about Jaden?
Yes.
Jaden. That's what I'm taking. Jaden. I'm taking Jaden.
Okay.
And who else? Who left last year? All I can think of right now is Jaden. That's it. So I'm good with Jaden. You know what I'm saying? And I'll give. Who's behind me? Justin.
I'm behind you.
So Justin, I'll pass my pick.
He played 7-man football in high school. That sounds about right. Yeah, come on.
Oh my gosh. Gosh, he took who I wanted.
7-man football.
See, y'all ain't come to work. I told y'all I was gonna bust your head.
You giving Steve all my picks when that?
You're losing.
All I'm doing is giving names.
I'll take.
I didn't tell him to pick them.
I'll take Tyler Booker.
Ooh,
that's a good one.
You know what? I'll take the UFL champion Deontay Brown.
Hey,
cornbread, nice pick.
As a matter of fact, I think Booker's going to be one of the guys speaking at media day, right?
Yes, he will be. Him, Malachi Moore, Jalen Milroe, and who am I leaving off? Stephen.
Me.
Yes, Stephen Smith, and your wait. Yeah.
Yeah, it's my turn. Let me get Ross Pierce Baker and Lester Cotton.
Oh. And we had Ross on recently, so dang. You put Smoke in a little bit of a bind.
No, you ain't gonna put Smoke in the bind now. All we doing is we just mark the names off. Give me Ari Kwanjo.
He's good.
He's solid. He's solid.
Yeah, 4th round to play in the league for 4 years. You guys just relax. And then let me go with I'll take Bradley Bozeman.
That's an excellent pick.
That's an underrated pick.
Like deep in the bag.
So Justin, let's to be fair, this is a biased draft because Smoke, he actually develops talent, and and Marvin
kind of handicapped.
Hey Marvin, hey listen, y'all don't even listen. Y'all talk about. I got the whole list.
See what I mean? See, he's cheating.
No, I ain't cheating. Listen, when I
got my list too. I need you to stop giving Steve my pick.
Hey,
come on, you got to go with the iPad. What you got doing with the crayon box out there? Come on.
I got something too. It's child support, but still. I got it today.
Well, the next.
John's correct there. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Hey, round 8, the final round. We're gonna go return specialist.
Ooh.
Can I go first?
Well, actually, Smoke. The order starts with him, and then goes to.
So let me ask you a question. Can you? If the player's already been chosen, you can't take them, correct?
Well, this is for a different position, so anybody's up for grabs.
You know what? Let's keep it fair. If you already have a guy on your team, I'm not even gonna cheat. I'm gonna go. I think the best return specialist in Bama history, Javier Arenas.
Yeah.
Damn you. And horse you wrote it on.
Hold on. Is this pre-Saban?
That's your pick?
During Saban.
Yeah, that's my pick, Javier.
No, I'm saying, is this pre?
He was with Saban 3 years, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
I signed him in Buffalo. Love him. It's my dude.
Okay, but I'm asking a question. Can you pick somebody pre-Saban or after?
No. It's got to be Saban. Saban.
But the best one I'm saying is David Palmer. Go ahead.
All right, Steven.
Is it 2 or 1?
1.
One. Okay. Christian Jones.
Great pick.
Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna go Cyrus Jones.
Ooh.
Phenomenal pick.
I'm gonna go Jalen Waddle.
Oh.
Phenomenal pick.
Marvin.
Man, you took him up.
There's some good ones on.
Won't you go Kool-Aid?
Leon. Leon Perkins. Go
Hey,
ahead.
Marvin.
Leon Sandcastle.
Marvin. Trey Bolden still there?
What?
Dude,
Trey Bolden?
All right. So I'm going to
LeBron.
use my pick to do something very unconventional.
LeBron James.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you this.
there's actually a good one on the board, Marvin, still, and I can't believe you hadn't thought about him.
Yeah, Curtis Mayfield.
No. I'm going to use my pick.
I'll give you one, but you're not gonna take it.
Dude, there's great ones out there.
Who you got?
Eddie
My
Jackson,
God.
Eddie Jackson's out
Jackson.
there.
Marquise Mays.
Yes.
All right. So again, I'm going to use my pick to do something conventional here.
Roll Tide Willie.
You got Trey Diggs. Like,
I'm going to use my pick to lock up Will Riker.
He's a
kicker.
You're not a return specialist.
I know he's a kicker, but I'm locking him up with this pick. He's off the board.
Listen,
Sir,
Will Riker is off the board.
Justin, I got the pen. I got the pen up.
Please do it because he's acting like he's Kenny Smith, and I just don't know what to do.
Marvin,
I will take Eddie Jackson. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Marvin, you know I love you, bro. I know you got the A Club jacket there. I want it back because you're embarrassing us. I want
I'm
it.
trying to get Will off the board for one of y'all take it, man. That's the ultimate weapon.
Well, as the commissioner, airline, you, Marvin, you have exhausted your picks, and we no longer want your part.
Hey, listen, man. One of my coaches always used to say, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. All right? Boom, let's go.
Okay.
Justin, once we recap this and look at his team, bro, they only gonna play on spring game. You got a spring game team, bro.
Yeah,
That's it. 8-day team.
You're gonna lose.
I can live with that. That means it's free for everybody to come watch. Bring your whole family.
Do we want to go QB2 or are we done?
We're done.
We can go QB2 if you want to. It's in the bag.
You can smoke. You can go all of it because you got all the answers right in front
Yeah,
of
really.
Hold on. So it's my pick first on QB2 then, right?
Yeah, that's your pick first.
Like Jalen Hurts.
Good
Oh,
pick.
okay. Steve,
QB2.
please don't do it. Please don't do it. Please.
I would say Bryce Young.
All right,
He's
go.
already
Gone.
Oh, QB2. Let's go with.
Do it.
No! I got him.
Don't.
What's
Do
his
it.
name?
Do it.
Oh my God,
Do it.
he's our backup now.
Ty Simpson.
Ty Simpson.
Yeah, good. That was Steve. That was terrible.
Hey man, he's looking good, man. I believe in him.
Okay.
I don't. That's terrible. Go ahead, Justin. He just gave you a layup. Go ahead. Go ahead.
There's a couple of layups, but I gotta go with my heart. He's a heart guy. Great story, Blake Sims.
Y'all tripping.
Hey man, hold on. Wait.
Is it my pick?
Smoke. Hold on. Back
No,
up,
it's
Smoke.
not your pick. It's Stephen M. Smith.
Hey, Stephen M. Go ahead.
Smoke. Why would you say that's terrible? He's the Caitlin Clark of Alabama. Come on now.
Man, no. That's a whole. Go ahead, Stephen M. Just take him.
Don't get him.
Please, just take the guy that I want.
All right, go ahead.
Make it hard on me. And the clock on you.
Man, I was gonna show, but I got John Parker Wilson.
Y'all tripping. Give me Mac Jones. What's
I
wrong with
knew
y'all?
that was coming. I knew that was coming. I was surprised.
man.
That's Stephen Smith's guy.
Oh my God.
Look, hey, it was a toss between JP and Mac for real though.
Hey, listen. Hey, Marv, remember I sent you that message earlier today? Now look in the camera. I told you I was gonna bust your head, didn't I? I told you I was coming for war. Y'all didn't give me the first pick. I took the last, and I just go back and watch the team. Who's gonna cover my receivers?
Oh my goodness.
Who's gonna cover my receivers? Who gonna stop my offensive line?
Everybody.
Everybody. Your team.
Here's Warmack,
Well, listen.
James Carpenter. Come on, Barrett Jones.
Your guards are pretty good.
My skin is Barrett Jones.
Well, it's to be determined.
How that tight end?
In all fairness, it's to be determined because we still have yet to get the all defensive team drafted. That's to come, folks.
Or the kicker.
That's a solid offensive line now. I got a solid offensive line for Justice and Jam now. We're gonna run it down, y'all.
Look,
These two guys are starters.
That's to come. That's to come. So everybody start thinking about your draft picks for the defensive line, linebackers, all that great stuff. There are plenty to choose from.
Who has the first pick, Justin?
Well, they're not doing it this episode. Give them a little cliffhanger, something to come back to. Chat, how do we do? Let us know your thoughts. People who are watching replay, let us know in the comment section who had the worst draft, who had the best draft. If there is an outrageous number that says Marvin had the worst draft, I will send you a T-shirt.
I know. I know. I know on defense. I know who I won't be drafting.
Yourself, you're -2 on PlayStation.
We're gonna pick coordinators too, actually. So,
can we pick out offensive coordinator tonight?
Yeah, may as well.
It's my pick first, right? It's my pick first.
Go ahead,
guys.
Lane Kiffin, give me Lane. Oh, game over. We just won.
Yeah, there's nobody else to pick. Sorry.
There is no one else to pick.
Justin, you close us out, Justin.
Steve Sarkisian.
Oh, who you got, Stephen M?
Michael Loxley?
Oh, you took Smoke's guy out from underneath him. I love it.
You can take Bill O'Brien, Smoke.
I got one for you though. I got one. Keep going.
Oh, you want the last dude who we just had? What was his name?
Tommy Reese.
You want Tommy Reese? Oh, that's who Steve gonna take. Tommy Reese.
Okay, he can take Dayball.
Listen to me. This is my signing buddy. Brian Dayball.
Yeah.
Okay.
In 26.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
I can't take nobody. It's between the guy we just let go and the crazy guy.
Bro, you have so many. You got McElwain. You got
McElwain. Yeah.
You know what?
McElwain, Nussmeier.
That's who I'm taking.
Major Applewhite.
McElwain did a good job.
Anybody but him. Anybody but Apple. Anybody but him. Oh no, Justin, no. Oh.
I had to throw some comedy in there.
Hey guys, this has been a wonderful show, man. I'm glad I'm back.
It has been a great show. It's been a fantastic show. What do you think, Chet? How do we do tonight? Shout out again to Jimmy Clay for all you did tonight. We greatly appreciate your kind donations. And Whitwell Sports, hey, everybody, y'all go get you a title towel courtesy of the Bama Standard. WhitwellSports.com. Go there today. Enter the promo code STANDARD. Get you a title towel. We're only 53 days away from kickoff. Well, listen, before we just start to round things out, I want to remind everybody a couple of program notices. Get your minds ready for next week because we have one of the best DBs to ever play the game other than Smoke Dixon. We're going to have Simeon Castile on the show next Tuesday nights. So y'all be sure and check him out. It's been a minute since we talked to Simeon, so it'd be great to hear what he has to say about these DBs. But after this, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, tune in to the Final Whistle. Then tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m. Central, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, Crimson Dynasty with Cici Payne, Hannah Stevens, and Dan James. Nightcap, George Teague with Teague's Take at 8:15 p.m. Central. And then the weekend show. JB, you're already in the chat. Let them know about your show. Saturday nights, Talking Bama with your boy JB and Josh Tucker and apparently Stephen M. Smith because they've been lighting it on fire every Saturday night at 8:30 p.m. Central. Check them out. Listen, we got a lot of great things coming your way.
Justin,
yes, sir.
You see, JB just said I'm in second place behind Smoke, right?
I disagree. All
right,
You're
yeah,
in
folks.
last place.
You stopped our announcements to say that.
They say you in last place, so don't. You need to figure your life out.
Proceed.
All right, folks. Let's go around the room. Everybody promote their socials, all they have coming up. Stephen F. Smith, I know you got a lot of things coming your way with SEC Media Days. We'll get to that. But as always, we'll start things out with 40 Plus Strong. Marvin Constant. How can they find you, the book, and discounted Baby Gap?
You can find me on Instagram, Constant45, Twitter, Constant451. You know, there's direct links to Amazon on both so that you can get these that Justin don't have, will never have, and wants to have. It'll make you a man, baby.
Oh, okay. We got well, let me tell you something, brother.
Y'all some haters. Y'all just mad because y'all guns are not standard equipment, all right?
Well, I'm glad that Marvin has that going on, but I want to inform you guys of something that you can follow me on Instagram, Comic Steve Brown, Facebook, Comedian Steve Brown fan page, and I have some very important news. A lot of women are getting these surgeries, cosmetic surgery, and Marvin didn't want us to say, but he had it as well. If he pulled both his arms off, he has the arms of a T-Rex. That's
I used that on you earlier in the show, so don't take my joke and try to run it back on me.
I heard he got a BBL too, Steve.
He do. Marvin got a fat ass.
Steve, this segment brought to you by the letter P.
Marvin got a fat ass.
You can get your NIL deal with Rogaine. Right? We gonna get this
Hey,
back.
Smoke.
Right?
Hey, Smoke. Hey, Smoke. Marvin got childbearing hip.
You just mad because you built like a dyke. Come on, man. Let's go.
And that was our last show of the Bama Standard Court.
Next week, I'll be in Dallas, Texas. Next week, SEC Media Day. So that's going to be good right there. We'll catch up with Kalen DeBoer. We'll catch up with Milroe, Booker, Malachi Moore, all the guys there. So that's going to be fun to get to see those guys, to get the questions that will be directed to them. So I will be at the Omni in Dallas getting all of his media day action.
Right.
Also, you can see him next week on the show. He will lose the glasses and he'll be wearing his blue color contacts.
Wait
a minute. Is he going to turn into Stefan?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. No.
See how they do you, Steve? Stephen and Smith, see how quick they turn on you? Tell Steve trying to put his off his chest. Trying to wrap up his breast.
Hey, man.
You shut your fine ass up.
Hey, man, listen, it's time to go. It is time to go.
We have some questions. We have some questions when everybody gathers their stuff. Steve, JB wants to know when your next comedy show in Birmingham is.
We're working on that, man. Next couple of weeks, next couple of days, I'll know the schedule. But yes, I'll be coming back to the Stardome pretty soon, man. Y'all just stay tuned and get ready to get your tickets so we can sell it out again.
All right.
I want to appreciate everybody for checking out our draft tonight. We were some good GMs.
Yeah.
Well, Smoke, that leaves you. How do folks find you on social media? You got 247 going. Let them know how they can jump on board that.
You can find me, Coach GB Dixon, on X and IG on Wednesdays and Fridays at 4 o'clock. Call, read now, unfiltered on 247 Sports YouTube channel. Come check us out and get unfiltered.
That's what's up. Also, check out Marvin and the new Sports Illustrated swimsuit.
You done yet? You done yet? I told you to leave me alone, man.
Marvin, lock into Marvin. You know what? I've been looking for you to watch our show. I haven't seen you yet.
He got
4
his
p.m. Central, 247 Sports YouTube page. 24/7 YouTube Sports YouTube page.
He can't watch your show.
Wednesday, 4 o'clock. Fridays, 4 o'clock. Check us out, bro.
He can't watch your show because he got his own show, BBL Beauties.
No.
BB.
No, man.
You ain't right, bro. You ain't listen, Marvin. Listen, let me go.
Look, Marvin trying so hard to hold it in right now.
You know I want to roast him so bad. I'm gonna let him have it.
Okay. Hey, we gotta go.
We do got to go. Folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, especially with the overtime. I know that you agree it was definitely worth it. We'll be back next week, same time, same channel. Remember, Simeon Castile will be with us. Until then, roll tide, everybody.
Marvin got on boy shorts.
God.